Hello, my friends. How are you doing? Well, I slept pretty good last night. I tell you, here in Sioux Falls, Idaho. Not Idaho. Hell, I ain't been in Idaho in a while. Sioux Falls. All these little cities, some of these states kind of, it sounds like an Idaho kind of city, doesn't it? Sioux Falls, South Dakota. You thinking I was crazy. I tell you, I'll get it right one day. We'll be consistent with it. I promise you we will. But slept pretty good. Cracker Barrel. There was right in the area where Walmart was across the street, and I had like 8 RVs around me. In fact, there were no. I think I'd mentioned this. There were no RV slots there. I had the curb. There were some others next to me, a van. But then across the street, I woke up this morning at Walmart. There were just RVs and daggum, and then the Home Depot, and there were vans, and it was like the whole area was just packed with RVs. It must have been 15, 20 RVs. So I knew it was a pretty good place to sleep. You feel sure that you're in good shape with that deal. But I got some work done this morning at Panera Bread. I had to finish up some damn tracks and get that done. I'm just trying to get a lot of my music done. I've got some tracks I've got to do, like a side pile. I'm trying to get at least 30 of them for the conference, because you want music when you go to this music conference. If I meet a publisher I could pitch music to, or anything, I've got to build a playlist for them to hear and download. It'll all get done before October 4th when it starts, for sure. But, just getting that done, and I think I've got, content pretty much caught up to a point where I'll start, as I get into South Dakota, really, that stuff takes time, man. I don't know, with what I do with music and I'm trying my best with the YouTube thing, that's not my biggest concentration. I'm doing it because I enjoy doing it, and it's, just wanted to kind of document my travels. It'd be kind of cool to do. I wish I'd have done more of it in 2019, but we're going to do it this trip, and a lot of that stuff I may talk about. I know I talked about Astoria, Oregon, and some of that stuff on some older videos and some of the places I've been to, but we're going to get on it here. We're going to map out South Dakota, and I'd like to go. We're definitely going to the Badlands of South Dakota, and up into North Dakota would be cool. Around the Theodore Roosevelt State Park, State Park. Here we go with that again. National Park. Theodore Roosevelt up there in that area. It's beautiful. And we're going to hit it and make it happen. And first thing I've got to do here is I got to go get my daggum fan clean. There's bugs all over it so bad. You go to these farmlands, especially at night, it sounds like it's raining, and these bugs are just nailing your window. And you got to get them off your vehicle, because it'll tear your paint up and your mirrors and stuff. So we're going to do it. I got to keep this thing clean. It's for sale. Somebody might want to buy this van. God, I hope soon, because I need to move on to the next chapter of what I want to do here on that deal. I love this van. It's incredible. I'll tell you, whoever gets this van, I can't say it enough, is getting an amazing vehicle to travel in. This thing is so cool. It really is. I just have my wants and needs of what I want out of a new RV, and that's just me. I'm going to go do that, or whether it be new or used. These new RVs are expensive. They are very expensive, so we may be looking to buy something that I want that may be a couple of years old, which is just fine. It's great. There's nothing wrong with that. So we will see on that deal. Anyway, let me go get this van clean and get my day started and see what we can dig up. It'd be cool. It's South Dakota. I know we'll find something. I have never in my life seen a car wash like this where you pulled into like a garage. I thought it was too tall. And then it's like little stalls inside the garage. You got to back out of this thing. Look at this. I almost didn't even get in here. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get this van clean. Oh, yeah. It takes a little bit to get these bugs off of here. I didn't get them all 100%. It is a good amount. Blue Beacon Truck Wash could get the rest of these, and they're doing a fantastic job on it. But I just got to stay on top of it, that's for sure. And she's clean. What's up? I have left Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Didn't say Idaho. And I'm on my way to Pierre As you know, Pierre is the state capital of South Dakota. So we're going to go up there, look around a little bit tomorrow, spend the day. Probably Monday, ease into the Badlands. Stick around there for 2 or 3 days, and then go up to North Dakota. I stopped here to get something to eat. I've got the door open. The weather's beautiful here off I-90. Somewhere in the middle of South Dakota. It's pretty cool. And all is good. I will keep you posted for sure. I know one thing. The weather is gorgeous out here. God, it breeze. Ain't nothing for miles, but God, it's beautiful. It's so cool though. You see a lot of the statues and stuff on the side of the road, these attractions and stuff. You see all these signs talk about Waldrop. If you've ever heard of Waldrop, South Dakota, I may have talked about it. It's just some touristy attraction. Kind of reminds me of south of the border in South Carolina. If you've ever gone up towards North Carolina on 95, it's called south of the border. It ain't all that. It's just real weird. But it's some tourist attraction. And I don't know how they have the money to pay for all those billboards. They must be doing a lot of business. But it is what it is. So everyone has to stop there. So I'll have to see what that's all about, I think. And like I said earlier, I'm spending the night tonight in Pierre, South Dakota, the capital, and we're going to see what's happening there. It's pretty cool. Going to see South Dakota. Look at this. It's a rest area in South Dakota. This view I'm fixing to walk through is absolutely incredible. This is somewhere in the middle of South Dakota. Camp Sojourn at Camp Pleasant. Wow. This is amazing. Look at that view. Those statues in front of it is incredible. Holy cow, that view I just rolled up on. This is, I think it's a Lewis and Clark Bicentennial Scenic Overlook. You see that huge statue, and then you see this. We don't want any of that. Oh, this is beautiful. Would you look at this view? That's I-90 right there, overlooking here in the middle of South Dakota. Look at that bridge. This is absolutely beautiful. This is just gorgeous. This is beautiful. I'm telling you, this is what you got to get in the car and go out and see, my friends. This is the beauty of America, man. I'm sitting here looking left and right, making sure there's no snakes. You see a sign like that, I don't want any of that. You don't want to go rolling around in the grass out here. No, you don't. You do not want to. Gosh, this is so beautiful. There is a walkway where you give it a look where this train bridge is. I want to see, but you got to be careful over here. You got to be real careful. There's people walking their dog. Dogs, plural. Cute. Yeah, it looks like you got to walk down this trail to see it. You got to be very careful where you walk out here too. This isn't familiar territory for me, but God, this is something you just don't pass up. You got to stop and see this. It's so cool. It really is. You just don't pass this stuff up. Got to be very careful, but I want to see this overlook if I can. That's about as far as I'm going. Look at that train bridge. I think it's a train bridge. Yep. And walk down this trail a little bit very carefully. That's another trail that I'm not going to venture down because I'm not sure where it goes. But that is beautiful. Good night. That's I-90. Look at that view for that river. That's the Missouri River, I think. Yeah. And there's that. Man, I tell you, that was gorgeous. And we're actually fixing to drive over that. So you'll see through the front windshield going over that river. It's absolutely beautiful. And that was just something cool. It's just the cool things you see in this country, man. Most people just don't get a chance to, or don't make a chance to in life. And you need to. That's what it's all about. Get out there and see this stuff. There's a lot of beauty in the world. Yes, sirree. Check this out. Looks like we're fixing to drive off into that river. It's so cool. Wow. That is beautiful. This is where you start getting into the hills and the mountains of South Dakota. Right here's where it starts, near Chamberlain. Look at this. That is beautiful. Missouri River. Lake Francis case. Pretty cool. Man, I bet it's awesome getting out there on a boat. Nice. Fort Pierre Protected Grasslands. It's the national protected grasslands. The national parks, I guess. Go figure. They protect grass. It says the National Protected Grasslands. Pretty cool. Check this out. Look at that sunset over that hill. Pretty cool. And this road is about as desolate of a 4-lane highway as I've ever seen. It's going into Pierre, South Dakota, which is the capital. And we'll be there, I guess, 26 minutes, it says. Pretty cool. And we'll be staying at the Walmart there. I'll get up and get some coffee, maybe do some music. I think they said this a place called Caribou Coffee is supposed to be good. My luck, it's tomorrow Sunday, it'd be closed, but maybe not. We'll figure it out. It'll be all good. Tell you folks, this is rolling hills. It's kind of where it all starts here, but you get out here, this is why they tell you out here, don't drive at night out here. You just don't do it. You'll see some 18-wheelers doing it some, but overall, it's just not safe, especially if you're in an RV, but just in cars in general. Because out here, they say, here and a lot of other places out in this part of the country, stuff runs out in front of you. Some pretty big animals. And you don't see it until you're up on it. So. But it is pretty cool, and that it is. It's pretty cool how there's nothing for miles, and all of a sudden you go down this 5% downgrade in a little valley. It just drops off into a little town, Pierre, South Dakota. You see a lot of that out here out west. You see nothing from the interstate, and you drive 2 miles one direction, and it's just completely different. It's pretty cool. Hello, my friends. I am here in Pierre, South Dakota. I made it. I'm at the Walmart. There's about 4 RV trailers lined up over here along the edge of the parking lot. I'm sitting here by I'll park usually under a light pole, which is smart to do, where cameras can see the van if they needed to. Usually in a parking space, an angle kind of out of the way of traffic. It's usually, you don't want to be where cars are racing through, because you don't want somebody to hit your car. But just sitting here, I went into Walmart, had to get some more windshield wiper fluid, and this fly is fixing to get it. Hold on one second here. Got my electric tennis racket. And he's around there somewhere flying. There he is. I'm going to have to pop him. This thing will get him too. I hate that, but shouldn't have been in here. This thing will do it. I promise you that. But anyway, pick me up some Halo Top ice cream. This is the only thing I can eat almost a pint of. Not often, because there's no sugar in it. It's like 8 grams per pint of carbs, which is very little sugar. But it's been a while, and but this is good. This one I haven't tried, peanut butter chocolate. Maybe I have, I don't know. But the one I like is the, I think it's called breakfast food, night sleep food. I forgot what it's called. It's pretty cool. It almost tastes like there's golden graham cereal in it or something. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. But anyway, I'm going to get up tomorrow, get some coffee. I may do a little work at this Caribou Coffee. It's the only one I can think of it. And coming in before it got dark, I mean, Pierre is a cool little town, so we'll see. I know it gets cold in the winter here. Woo! I asked the lady in Walmart, and she's like, oh, it gets 14 below zero. 14 below zero, and that's cold. She said it just gets, heavy snow where no one drives with chains. I asked her, I said, will they get snow chains or something? Nah. It's just packed snow. You just drive slow. So you got to know how to drive in it, but that's cold. She goes, sometimes it gets so cold you can't leave the house, so it gets like that. But in the summertime, the weather seems nice. It does. But anyway, this camera, I'm swiping at this fly. He knows I've got this. That's a smart fly. I'm going to have to get him. But anyway, I thank you for watching, and we're going to explore South Dakota and see where it goes. It'd be pretty cool. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.